Yep, AK.
So,
This is Stuck in the Middle podcast. This episode is brought to you by 237 Exclusive, where you get all your African music.
definitely. We get some check cuts out here, man. So we have to get right to our sponsor. Other sponsor, New Horizon. Products bring you the best quality you can count on. And that's for all African food, from the cassava leaves to the ndole, everything you love, man, to the snacks like coconut sweet, granola sweet, we got you covered.
Most definitely. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a very special guest in the building. You know, she goes by Gisèle Exquise. Some of you might know her as Nadine from the hit series Daughters in America. Welcome, Gisèle. What do you want to call you, Nadine?
Come, Gisèle. Thank you for
Gisèle, welcome
Welcome to the
podcast.
Thank you.
You know, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, she has been our number one fan from day one. Like, she retweets everything. She posts everything. You know, much love. Like, we appreciate you.
Of course.
We appreciate you. I mean, it's been a long time coming. You know, we've always talked about having you on here, but we just didn't know the right time too. So,
Wow, really honored. Thank you.
Yeah, let me ask you, being our number one fan, like, what was it about us that captured your attention?
I think it was probably the first guest that we had on the show.
Oh, DJ Barack.
I think it was Jason, wasn't it the first one?
DJ Barack was the first. Jason was the second. Right?
no, Donald was the second.
Donald was the second.
Oh my! So I was kind of late.
Jason,
Jumping between. But anyway, when I first watched the live broadcast with Jason, you know, who is a personal friend of mine, and that I love him so much. So when I saw it, and you know, I was like, okay, this must be about really good stuff. So I just started following, and as I, you know, kept watching, and I saw the quality of guests here, I was like, okay, I gotta jump on that.
Definitely. Well, let's get into who Gisèle is. You know, really, you're a girl who came from Cameroon, to be specific, and you know, to make it in the movie industry, it's kind of tricky and kind of hard. You know, here stuck in the middle, we try to get people to understand that don't limit yourself. You know, if you have a vision, if you have something you want to do, just go ahead and do it because you don't know tomorrow. Take that first step, and we've seen your work. We've seen your work. It's really good. You and your crew, the other three ladies, you know, beautiful ladies at that. You know, it was really good. So, how did all this come about?
Okay, so where do I begin? I think just when I remember the conversation that I had with my dad just a few days ago, and he told me that, you know, he kind of saw something in me from the time I was a little girl, right? I was always this girl with a lot of personality, so, you know, they said I was very dramatic. I commanded attention when I walked into the room. I was so comfortable with the crowds and everything. And that's kind of how it all started, right? Just entertaining, just friends, family. And then moving forward, I started doing plays in churches. You know how you have the Easter play, Christmas productions, and things like that. And so I did that. And then there's a lady who was going in my church. She's an independent film writer. And she noticed me and she said, you know, I think you have a gift and I think you should pursue it. And for a really long time, I was running away from it. You know, I was like, no, I don't think so. But she insisted. She pursued me and she said, no, I think you should do this. And, you know, fast forward a few years and I'm here doing an independent film with her. And that's where I actually noticed Love, who is the producer of Daughters in America. Yeah. Hey, Love. Noticed me from that movie we're doing, which is Love Conquers All. We'll probably talk about it later. And she said, you know, I have this show, I'm doing Daughters in America, and I think it would be a really good fit for the show. And that's how she saw me in here.
So you said the movie you started was Love Conquers All.
Yes.
How did you land out?
So the movie Love Conquers All is actually actually still shooting the movie. It's not.
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet. I mean, it's like an actual movie, not a series. So it's taking a little bit longer to do. But anyway, her name is Christina Collins. She's the independent film producer who knows me. And so we're still kind of working on that, and we've been having so much fun doing it.
So how was it? I mean, in terms of schedule,
Mm-hmm.
how were you able to do Love Conquers All and do Daughters in America?
That's interesting because that's not even everything I'm doing. That's only part of it. I mean, I also have a full-time job, and I'm in graduate school.
Ooh.
So I don't even know myself how I'm doing it, but I don't know. I just try to, I guess, organize myself the best that I can. And also, I try to have a support system. So I have friends who, sometimes help me do a few things here and there, and try to get as much rest as I can, because I function better if I rest.
Yeah. I mean, I think everybody functions well.
Right.
You have to have a cool head to be able to, juggle with so many things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you talk about support system.
Mm-hmm.
How important? I mean, when you say support, are you single right now?
I'm not.
You have a boyfriend?
I'm
Oh, she's engaged. You have a fiance.
a wonderful fiance.
I
I don't want to get in trouble.
Shout out to your fiance for holding you down.
How'd you guys meet?
So we actually met on an online platform. It's this group of young Cameroonians all across the United States. It's called Our People USA, and this is basically a group that where young people get together and they do things back home like fundraisings. We support each other, we help each other out, but we also get together to just have fun, exchange ideas, and so on and so forth. And so last year we transitioned from online platform to just meeting each other physically, and that's kind of how we met. Yeah.
So this group pretty much is just a networking group.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. So when y'all meet, like, what things do you guys do? Like, do you just drink, party?
Oh no. No.
She said she never.
Well, I mean,
No.
I mean, networking many different ways. So,
Right.
I'm just trying to understand.
Yeah, so there's different things that we do. So there's fundraisings that we do. So recently, we actually had a gala, a fundraising gala. This year will be actually the third edition. So when we get together, we raise funds through ticket sales, and the large portion of the proceeds go back home to help out hospitals and in rural communities and such. We also kind of help each other out in terms of things like education, things like work advice, things like immigration advice. So it's very informal. It's just kind of like a peer-to-peer network kind of group.
That's very dope. Let's go back to Daughters in America. Why? Every time I'm always thinking about it. It's so tricky, it's confusing. But yeah, so far, what feedbacks have you got from season 1?
Oh yeah, so actually, thank God, mostly positive feedback. I think most people from the comments online and even meeting people, interviews, networking events. It seems like a lot of people are happy with the quality of the work. People are happy that the sound quality, the image quality, the acting is good, the storyline is good, just overall quality.
The music is dope.
The music, exactly.
The music is a great.
I mean, even the characters. The men are handsome, the girls are gorgeous, the fashion, and everything. So mostly good, thank God. Yeah.
Your role, right? Could you tell me a little bit about your role?
Yes. So I play Nadine. Nadine is a journalist, and she's a woman with goals. Right? So Nadine basically is the fun, crazy one of the group. She tells her mind like it is, but at the same time, she also has a heart. Right? You get to see, her with, in her relationship with Piston. You get to see her at work. So that's basically who Nadine is. She's an African young lady who came to the United States when she was young, and you basically get to see her day-to-day life here in the United States.
So, do you see yourself in Nadine?
I think I do. I think I see. Nadine and I just from me, for example, I came in the United States when I was really young, and I was born and raised in Cameroon, but my adult life, most of my adult life has been here. And also, yes, I'm very driven. I have goals, I have career goals, I have family goals, I have all those goals for myself. Very driven, very motivated. And also maybe some of the character, I'm not quite as sassy as she is, but they say I can be, so.
How was that transition for you? Like, so you grew up being born in Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
How was that transition for you? How has it influenced like the person you are today?
I think I there was a lot of growth because when I came here I was 18. I mean, you're 18, you don't really know yet. I mean, for most people, you don't really know yet the direction you want your life to go. You don't even know sometimes what you want to do in life. And then coming here, going through college, going through just different experiences in life, have basically allowed me to grow and learn how to be the person that I am today.
That's pretty dope. I mean, this show is stuff in you, right? Could you please tell viewers, just give us an example, right, of a moment when you felt like you were stuck in the middle between home and here?
A moment when I felt like I was stuck in the middle.
Yeah, between home and here. Like you tried to do something, but you had to think twice about, oh, what my parents think about this. Oh, is this really part of me? You know.
How you went about executing your approach to a situation.
I mean, isn't every area of my life? I don't know. Especially us as African people with African parents. I think everything that we do, we always consider, okay, what's my family going to think about this? What's my parents going to think about this? I would say maybe my career choice, because I'm also working as a nurse, actually. And when I was growing up in Cameroon, I never dreamt that this is what I was going to do. I was so inclined to do anything artistic. And so when I came here, basically I had to be faced with different realities, So I would say that was probably one of those examples where I felt like.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Another one? If you got any shit from that.
Another one?
Another one.
I don't know. I don't really know. I think more career.
Alright, let me ask you this then.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Very first season of Daughters in America.
Okay.
You walked into the house and your boyfriend, fiance, I'm not sure which one it was, he blindfolds you, he takes you upstairs and all that. And all that stuff. I know your parents have watched it, right?
Yes.
Very well, and I'm pretty sure you were sitting right there watching it with them.
I actually was. I was sitting on the couch with my dad. We were watching it together. The longest
Gisèle,
20 minutes of my life. No, listen. I'm gonna tell you how it happened, right? I mean, I was just visiting my dad. So I got home and I said, "Okay, Dad, do you remember that show I was telling you about? I'm doing Daughters in America. It's doing well. It's doing this and that." And it's like, oh, he said, Daughters in America," and he's typing it in his smart TV. And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just telling you. You want to watch it like right now?" This man's already on episode 1. Okay, click. I am sweating bullets. Like, oh my god, I'm about to watch this whole thing with my dad. What's he gonna think? And I mean, it was really interesting, but I'm alive. I'm still here. So
I just want to know his reaction. When that scene started, like, what was his reaction to it?
So you know what? Honestly, I was really surprised. Because yes, I was expecting a very awkward situation at best. But my dad was surprisingly very supportive. I mean, he was watching. There wasn't a whole lot of conversation during that particular scene. But after that, he was asking me questions like, okay, what are your plans? Where do you think you can take this? And so on and so forth. And so I was really gladly surprised at how receptive he was.
That's good. I mean, from what I've gathered, your father, you guys have a very deep relationship because you consult him on the big decisions in life and stuff like that. So I want to ask, is he like a lecturer or something? Or was he educated like Western wise? Like, did he go to college in America?
No, not in America, but in Cameroon, my dad was a French teacher at the American School of Drama, and he ended up the last couple of years before we left the States, he was actually the chief of the French department there. So yes, I think he's kind of that open-minded person. He's seen different people. But I will tell you, I mean, when you're young and you act up sometimes, so I've had to, suffer the discipline of my father. There's no doubt that the relationship that we have now is not the same that we had like when I was a child. When I was a child, when you're a child, you don't know what respect is. It's fear. You fear your parents. The respect comes from when you grow older and you start to appreciate your parents and what they did for you and all the sacrifices. So it's a different relationship that we've always been really tight.
I think that's that relationship is mutual. When you grow up, your parents have a different level of respect for you because you're doing things different. I mean, it's like, oh, look at this child I've raised, to a certain standard.
Yes.
And at this point, they're not fussing and fighting with you no more. They're just trying to understand. I mean, like reason with you, understand with you, try to see what you're doing, and make sense of it, rather than just fussing and fighting with you all the time. So, pretty dope. I mean, our parents are coming.
Yeah.
They're definitely getting line.
Yeah, because from here you talk about your father seemed like a very reasonable guy. I mean, I've never met him, but it seemed like.
Let's say he's more reasonable now.
I would say that's the case all around.
Yeah. But it's just like you said, I think, as I grew older, he's kind of learned to, appreciate, what I bring to the table, my ideas and my input. Yeah.
Do you have siblings?
I do have siblings. I have two younger brothers, and they're both in college. And, yeah, one is in Maryland and the other one is in South Dakota.
What? South Dakota?
Yep,
What's
I know. I have no idea. It's crazy. Like one time he calls me, it's like, "Oh, I'm outside. I gotta go inside. It's like negative 25 degrees in here." I'm like, "Okay, who sent you?" Yeah.
Man, shout out to your kid, bro. He got heart.
Yeah,
He got heart.
definitely.
But you'll see your show, right? The show you star in. It portrays the day-to-day of women, in my opinion. What I see. So, is there any drama among you guys, like off camera?
Off camera, okay. You have to believe me when I say this, but the truth is, there's no drama at all. No, there's not, and I know.
Because the cast is a melting pot, right? They come from all over.
We do.
Like wait, that. I know one from Liberia.
Right.
Cameroon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
so we have Cameroon, we have Liberia, we have Ivory Coast, Senegal, Congo. We're from a little, and LeSean is one of the guys. He's American, like American. So yeah, we're from a little bit all over the place. No, I'm telling you. Listen, no, I know this is hard to believe. When women work together, we all catfight all the time, right? No, but I don't even know why, but I think we've been really blessed to be part of this group. I think everybody here in the group understands why we're here. We understand, where we're trying to go. And so there's just no time for useless petty fights, you know what I mean? Not on set though. I mean, because we're on a time schedule, we have to, act fast and everything. So sometimes tension will, arise a little bit. When love is like, okay, come on, we gotta do this, we gotta be here. Sometimes a little stressful, but I think it helps to be upfront with each other and just tell like it is and move on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see you posted a script for season 2. Is that in the works or?
Yeah. So actually, the season that just wrapped up was season 2. I'm sorry. What was it? The season 2 was the we just finished writing.
Yeah, because I was thinking of social
media.
Right.
Yeah, so we just finished writing. So right now we're actually casting. This is an open casting call right now.
But the core ladies are sticking together. So it's
cool. Oh yeah. So this will be photos like with like mothers and fathers and things like that.
So how did you guys come about winning best film at the Liberian Entertainment?
So the Liberian Entertainment Awards, this would be maybe Love could probably better answer that because she's Liberian, she's the one who has connections over there. But like I said, I think it all comes from the feedback, the positive feedback that we've had. When the first episode dropped, I mean the comments were just like, wow, this is really good quality. Our series, our film industry is really improving. So I think we're really blessed to just have that recognition from the Liberian community.
How was that work, by the way?
I'm sorry.
How was that work? Did you understand?
No, I actually couldn't. I can't remember why, but I actually couldn't. So, but we got the award and we got to see videos and pictures, and it looked like it was really fun.
That's dope.
Speaking of awards, do you watch like the Oscars and like all the other awards that they have out in the West?
To be frankly honest with you, I don't watch much TV, and I know actors maybe I should watch the Oscars. I get to watch the highlights when I go to social media.
Is that like something you aspire to, like you look up to, like
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, for example, this year when I saw Viola Davis just win, I was like, oh my goodness, of gold, gold. And she's actually one of my role models. Like, I would like to be, it's the woman of color getting the recognition that we deserve. You know what I mean?
Speaking of goals, what do you have? What do you plan to achieve? Let's say the next 2 or 3 years.
The next 2 or 3 years. So in the next 2 or 3 years, I think I would really love to do more collaborations with other artists. So, for example, I would actually love to feature in some music videos of like artists who do. Right. Now, I don't know if it's crazy enough, but this is like in my mind. I feel like all different kind of artists should actually work together.
Yeah.
So you can have a music video, but you have an actress in there, you have a poet in there, or you have, so that's kind of what I would like to do, work with different people and work with people who have been there before me so I can grow and learn from them.
like so that the goal is stuck in the middle. So, what I'm saying, like bringing people like you on, who are like movers and shakers and doing things that is like uncharted territory. For Africans, you know what I mean? So like, first of all, congratulations to you guys on the award, like Festival Award. So like for you personally, right? What do you want people to get from DIA Daughters of America, right? And like as a brand, like what do you guys want people to get out of it? Because like we're just trying to inspire the next young lady or the next lady, who's trying to break into the acting industry. So what do you want people to get out of it?
Okay. So for me personally, as far as Daughters of America is concerned, I would like people to know that we have options. I mean, this is America. You can do virtually anything if you set your mind to it. You know what I mean?
Right.
So this is what I want people to, our generation, people like us, to know that there's options. You know what I'm saying? As long as you do it responsibly, do your homework, get out there. I mean, the sky's the limit. You know what I mean? Now, as far as the series itself is concerned, I would like to basically show a different picture of Africa, than what maybe we're used to seeing. Because this is not a show directed at only Liberians or only Cameroonians or only. This is for everybody. This is really for everybody, right? So my hope is, if we go mainstream, then other people who are not Africans can see that, what, Africa is beautiful. Africa is rich. Africa has all this wealth. Africa has this beautiful people, awesome mentality, culture. You know what I'm saying? So that's my hope for America.
That's dope. I mean, really dope. And that's the same reason why we started stuff in music.
And that's why we follow you now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really want to touch this question. Let's take it personal.
Okay.
Gisèle Exquise.
Exquise, actually.
Excuse me?
There's in French.
That's right. How do you say it again?
Get that right.
How do you say it?
Exquise.
Exquise.
What does that mean?
Exquisite.
Not your real name.
Yes, that is actually.
So you were born in your mom.
My father gave me that name. Go figure. And I'll tell you what, for the longest time, I was so embarrassed of her name because I never heard anybody with it. So I was like, no, I'm not going to. But this is kind of a way to honor him even more because I don't know, appreciate the uniqueness of it more now.
A man has vision. So
Right? You see what I'm saying? Oh, man.
That name is catchy, by the way.
Thank you.
You should. I mean, y'all should have used that last name on the show.
Mm.
Y'all should have used that.
Okay.
So where can people sorry to cut you off. Where can people people watching right now, listening right now, like man, I want to get involved with this. You just mentioned you guys are casting this. So
Mhm.
where can people get involved?
So if you go to the Daughters in America Facebook page, and I think Love is reposting that maybe every couple of days or so. She has put on there specific roles that we're casting for. So we're looking for basically people from adults for different roles. So just go on Facebook, go to Daughters in America Facebook page, and you'll see it on there.
I can't say I ain't heard it.
all y'all beautiful ladies from Africa,
Exactly.
please go to the casting call.
Do not say you didn't have a way in.
Go and show that talent that you've been talking about.
Right?
Don't
They
sit
said
at home
everybody
and-
said I should be acting.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, bring it.
Don't be shy.
Wait, how
Why
hard,
should I shy?
how hard is it to actually be on camera?
Like just to touch on it, especially like it's like the first scene, and it's been more like that. Like how do you approach a scene like that? Like you gotta like I don't know, have sex. Yeah, I don't really I don't know how like behind the scenes, but how do you approach a scene like that? And that's not all what the show is about. That's like the first scene that grabs your attention. How do you approach from an acting perspective? How do you approach it?
And how many takes do you take for you to get that?
Get a glass of wine. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think it helps because we're professional. You know what I'm saying? So what helps is really to just remember that this is professional. This is for work. This is not something to get confused about. You know what I'm saying? This is strictly work. And actually, Franklin, who's the actor in a kissing scene with me, we worked together on several projects before, so we're kind of comfortable with each other. When it comes to working with another actor, I will have to, I guess, just have a little talk. Okay, let's talk. Let's see how we're gonna do this. I mean, it's a whole choreography. And how many takes? Not many. I think
Not
two.
really.
You don't want to take many. You don't want to.
I couldn't become an actor because I'd just be falling.
And that's the thing.
But I messed up.
I know, that's the thing. I don't know. You just have to know to separate yourself. Because, Franklin is married. Franklin's been with his wife for, I think, 10 years.
Whoa.
So, you know what I'm saying? So, he knows what is work and what is personal life. You know what I mean? You need to be able to make that distinction.
I couldn't do it.
Shout out to your fiance again, man, because I don't know if
Right.
you have an actress wife. It's kind of
That's a question. Let me ask you. Did you have an actress?
Something, man. It's tricky, man. I'm telling you, fam.
It's
Like,
not tricky.
I mean, the money. I mean, the acting money is good, but then again, like, do I want to sit and watching my wife doing this?
Right.
How did you react when he saw?
I guess you would have to ask him how he does it. I don't think
Did you watch it
even
with
have them.
Did you watch it with him?
I watched it with him.
What was your reaction?
Okay, his reaction? Okay. Oh, gosh. Should I just...
No, go ahead.
So here comes the scene, right? And I'm like, oh my God, what's going to happen? And he's watching, he's like, okay. Good job, man. I'm like, okay, thank you for not being mad. But
Be honest.
he's honestly the most supportive. He's the most supportive. You think I'd be doing this before?
Okay.
He
I was about to ask, you think you faking it? Just to be like, okay.
well, if he was, he's doing a pretty good job.
I'm kind of curious right now, right? I'm really kind of curious. So let's just say, for example, and you don't have to ask this if you don't want to. It's very
Okay.
personal.
Okay.
But let's say you guys get in a fight, right? And y'all heated and stuff. Scenes like that, do we bring it up? Like, oh man, never,
Never.
nothing about work, never.
Say it was night.
No.
Translation.
Now walk.
It's just work is work.
Yeah.
So what's in the box?
Oh, yes. Oh, my goodness. So, let me speak in I just wanted to show you guys my appreciation and to show you that in action, not only words, that I really appreciate you guys. I think you guys are doing really fantastic work for us, for the Korean community, for the African community. So I brought you guys a gift. That's you. It's not for you.
It's heavy.
It's pretty heavy.
So why they opening it, right? Again, just like what's you've already touched on like season 2 and things like that. Like you mentioned, like you've got other projects cooking. What level are you in school right now?
Oh, so I'm actually in graduate school, so I'm working on my master's.
I'm doing my master's too right now. Like I'm an artist, and I'm just waiting to finish so I can like focus.
Tell me about it.
Yo, it's crazy.
I get to present it.
Yo, this is dope, man.
Okay. Drum roll.
This is dope.
So, the award for the most awesome podcast goes to Stuck in the
Snapchat that.
Yo, okay. It's a cool.
You guys deserve your first award.
I want to thank my mom. First and foremost, I want to thank God.
Of course.
You can't do it without God. I want to thank Mom. I want to thank, Akon and Hans for bringing the idea. That's my acceptance speech, man.
Mm-hmm.
You can accept speech
without holding it, man.
Ooh.
Yo.
I think you guys deserve it.
Hey,
you know what's funny?
This is just a beginning.
You know what's funny? When you pull this thing out of the rapper, right?
Yeah.
And I seen this little.
I thought it was shoes.
That was like a whiskey or
something. It was a drink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I see this thing right here, I'm like, alright, she thinks she's slick. I'm going Google, I'm like, man, TR. I seen all this crazy guitars and pianos and all that. I was like, oh my god, son. I wish at this point I could get like one of those X-ray glasses and stuff.
Hey, put it right there.
The wait is over.
Insane.
Put it right there. Right there.
So hopefully when you guys look at it, you get to see that, this is just a beginning. I'm sure you guys will have, many awards coming your way. You guys are doing fantastic work. For real.
Shout out to Gisèle Exquise.
Man, who got a pen?
And you said it right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I appreciate it.
What you about to do with this?
Son, like, shoot, I just wanted to sign that thing real quick. You feel me? Like, just do it on live camera so people can see how we roll out here. You feel me? Like, it's real.
Like I said, man, like we bring on people like yourself because we consider our celebrity. You know what I mean? We don't have to get for far-reaching celebrities or like people like you are right here, reachable, and we appreciate it. And we appreciate the awards that you bring. This is like motivation for us. Oh my God!
You know how during like the Olympics and stuff, like say someone like Pele or Mohamed Ali takes the torch and run around. I'm about to do that real like right after that. So I'm going to take this thing and run all the way down to run all the way down and run back.
Now we appreciate it.
This.
Yes, of course.
Shout out to Gisèle, aka Nadine. I'm about to cry, man. Versing. Flex. How we going for my time, man?
Now we good, man. Yeah. Good on time.
So, man,
What's next? Apart from the new season coming out.
Oh yeah, new season awards. So we're hoping to have it out. I don't want to promise. People already mad at us. Come on, when is the next season? What is the next season? So, but we're hoping to have it out hopefully after summer. So in the meantime, that kind of gives me time to focus on graduate school and do well in school. I'm sorry. It's going well. It's going well. Yes.
What are you doing?
I'm doing my master's in public health. I'm sorry. So the opportunities with that are just so endless. So this is my hope, right? This is my goals is that I'm an actress and I'm a well-known actress, and I have a platform where people can actually listen to what I'm saying, hear what I'm saying, and hopefully use that platform to direct people to areas where help is needed. So me particularly am passionate about health in general, and I think that when you're somebody who is known, people know you, you maybe have a better chance of just relaying the message to others. So I don't know, maybe I can go back to Cameroon and make a difference there. Ultimately that's my goal, and I'm just hoping that I'll be able to do that.
Yeah, I mean, most of we all students, so we definitely know how that goes.
Yeah.
Reflex, Mr. Producer,
Yes.
an artistry. He's about to graduate in May.
Yeah,
Definitely look up.
Oh my goodness, I'm so
definitely
jealous. Are you kidding me?
Next
Next year.
No, take your time. This how I view school. Like you gotta do. It's in the way right now. I tell you that school is in the way of too much right now.
I know. I totally hear you. There was an audition. There was like auditions going on at the Embassy Studios, and I think they were holding it in New York. And I could have gone, but I just had so much going on with school and work, and I was like, you know what? So right now, even though I would love to do all these acting things, I kind of have to balance it out with what I'm doing as far as school and everything. Because I need to graduate. I need my degree, and then I go crazy.
Freedom is coming tomorrow.
We're really trying to tell the folks out. We're really trying to pass this message to people. Do not limit yourself.
Exactly.
I'm doing my master's too, right?
Good for you.
He's in school too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, he just got back from Ohio today. I mean, I'm talking about an hour or two ago. You feel me? Like
Ohio.
Yeah, he's running his mother's business. You feel me? So it's like we all got
New Horizons. Shout out to New Horizons.
Yeah, New Horizons, man.
Good.
That dollar, man. You know the $1. You better Google it too. Better Google it. But no one nobody themselves. We have to fight amongst ourselves all the time.
Exactly.
That's all. To figure things out. Help me with music. Help me with education. With podcasts, with education. Same thing.
We all help each other in whatever way.
Yeah. And shout out to Dom, creator 237 exclusive. Do you have to add?
I actually just discovered him a few days
Wait,
ago. No, hold on. I just discovered him a few days ago, and I saw him on Instagram, so I've just started following them. So,
You
I
listen
will
to
probably
Afrobeats?
get there. Mostly when I go out, maybe
So what you taste in music? What do you
oh my
listen
god.
Shop.
You want to curse me out right now.
I don't shop.
This is actually a very difficult question. I don't listen to music.
What?
I know.
No.
I know. I don't listen to music. Yeah, I don't listen to music that much. I don't know if the music that I listen to, nobody's interested in. It's like
What is that?
really old
Try me.
stuff. Like really old stuff.
We're talking about
No.
We're talking about like the China Pierres and
Bendica.
Exactly. Those will be good. See,
So
those really
download 237 exclusive app. Daphne is on it. She got that song featuring Bendica. Her stuff is dope. You're gonna like it.
Okay,
You're
that's
very entrenched. Well, like
I don't know. I don't think a lot of people think that. But
so what part of Cameroon?
it's Chang.
Why she say it like that? Is that the sentence she said?
How did your dad feel about you somebody?
Oh, I have to answer that.
I personally want to know this answer.
Are you gonna put me
For
on the spot?
personal reasons, please answer.
Oh Lord. I haven't had any like really negative comment from my dad, but you know how it is. I think our parents in general want you to marry somebody who's from the same place as you are. So I
Same
think
village.
you know what I'm
Same
saying.
neighborhood.
So I think ideally he would have liked me to be with a other person, but he, as long as I'm happy and
He doesn't say it, but you can sense it.
I mean, yeah, because you know your parents, right? So I know my father, even though he doesn't necessarily say it. And I don't think it's only him. Like I said, I think most of our parents are like that. They want you to marry with somebody from their own village. But like I said, so far he's been pretty cool about things.
So going back to like visual movie TVs. What are you watching right now?
Yeah, that's the thing. I don't really watch TV. I don't watch TV. I don't have cable. I know.
I knew it was going to vibe on some kind of level. It's like, yeah, because I don't see in this era right now, right?
Mm.
I really don't see the reason for cable TV. Some
Right?
cable TV people, I really don't see the reason for it.
The internet right now.
You feel me? Like, I mean, not internet. Like the internet is definitely.
I mean, you don't. Yeah,
But
that's
you
true.
don't see
That's true. Because you can watch on YouTube.
YouTube, like, YouTube is a new college, people.
Listen, I call it YouTube University. So
Man,
many things I've learned on YouTube.
I ain't that flat. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Where's the index?
Don't publish it up.
Just don't fight over it. It's for everyone.
No, it's gonna be. It's gonna be right here.
We're gonna create a spot right and put it on there.
The little case.
It's definitely
Many more things.
So where can people find you on social media and things like that?
So I'm most accessible on Facebook, on my Facebook page. I have a regular page, with Gisèle Exquise, that's my name. I actually just got on Instagram a few months ago. It was one of my co-stars were shaming me. It was like, what? You're like the only person I know who doesn't have Instagram. So I finally got on Instagram, so you can see me on Instagram as actress Gisèle Official. And that's really all the social media I have right now, but I'm pretty active.
He's getting high in here. So remember that?
I don't know. I don't know the ring a bell.
I saw that too. Where you going?
That's I actually did that video last year. And because I have a lot of videos, pictures on my phone, and I don't share all the time. I wait for like the right moment. Yeah. So that was actually a year ago.
That was thank you, because
Yeah.
I swear to God, man, like I could not help myself but go back and forth. Like, is this the same person?
Really?
Like, is this the same person?
What's different about
I don't know. It was just, I don't know if it was
Maybe my hair.
How long you been doing it?
Since June last year.
Yeah, she's real vibey too. Like acting. Yeah.
You definitely decided to look. We can't do so much work. We can't do so much passion. We can't do and we definitely appreciate you. Hey, just tell me about you.
And it reflects in your work too. Like people watch the those in America, and it reflects in your work. They see your acting. It's real genuine and it's real professional too. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And I commend the whole team, man. God came in with good quality, everything, man. From me.
Picture was dope. Shout out to the producer of that show, the camera guy, whoever picked the music. Definitely dope. You guys are doing a great job promoting camera music and African music like that. The outfits, oh my God. I'm not gonna get to that.
And love for writing it.
Yeah, and shout out to
I
Love.
want to say
I think
we
it's
went
on.
on
Lovely.
We
like George Weah.
Yes. And she always says, I'm not really good.
I was just about to ask.
I'm sure, yeah, because everybody asks.
Yeah, shout out to Love, man. We definitely need to get on the podcast because I got so many questions for you. I'm pretty sure my cousin over here, Sarhan, has so many questions for her as well. And Rick as a producer definitely got he got way too many questions. People.
And come back with her. Bring her.
Like, if you get
Right?
a whole cast in here, it would be pretty dope. Like, we would love to have
You guys heard, right? But there you go.
pretty dope. So, we definitely appreciate you stopping by.
And shout out to our sponsor, 237 Exclusive and New Horizon Products, bringing you the best quality you can trust.
Exactly. People, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, SoundCloud, iTunes, and our YouTube channel at SITM Podcast. That's SITM Podcast. And do not forget. Yeah, like we're not getting these emails, man. But y'all talking about, oh, we're not touching topics you want to hear. Email us.
That's what they say.
Tell us
what they say.
Tell us what you want to hear. Like, tell us the topics you want us to touch. We put flyers out 2-3 days prior to our guests coming in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, go on Facebook, follow Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, all that stuff, and see what's coming on next. And if that's somebody you have like personal ties with, you want to connect with them, tune in, ask your questions, email us at stuckinthemiddle237@gmail.com. That's stuckinthemiddle237@gmail.com. Stop.
Don't complain.
You know how people now. You don't participate
Let
when you
your voice be
criticize.
heard.
Unfortunately, that's the challenge.
And if you're listening to, if you're watching, you're out there, you're shaking and moving, our eyes have not casted on you. So email us if you're trying to come on. We do not discriminate.
All you big boys.
All countries of Africa.
Yeah, all you
Yes,
big
that is important. That's very important.
If you have not watched Daughters in America, it's on YouTube for free.
Yes.
What more can you ask for? What more? Gisèle Exquise is on it, doing her thing. Shout out to Love Wave for writing it. We appreciate you for coming on.
Thank you for gracing us with your presence. We greatly appreciate you. And we greatly appreciate
This is Stuck in the Podcast. We out.